Good day, everyone. Welcome to our curriculum day. We are so excited to get an opportunity to share with you the curriculums we'll be utilizing this year and provide you with information about our ELA curriculum, which is Wit and Wisdom, our math curriculum, which is Eureka Math, and our foundations curriculum to support our birth through two and building their foundational skills. This year, you'll be able to watch videos from many of our teachers, and you will also see some amazing stuff we have going on with our STEM program. I'm really looking forward, and I hope you guys enjoy this day. Also, please pay attention because we have some special prizes for you. For those who answer our Jeopardy questions, we have some great and amazing prizes waiting for you. I hope you guys enjoy the video presentations and have a great day.
Hi, welcome to Curriculum Night. I am Ms. Johnson and I teach third grade ICT. I will be speaking to you more about the Wit and Wisdom ELA curriculum, what it entails, and quickly discuss what the scholars are working on now. So let's get into it. What is it? Wit and Wisdom is our ELA curriculum that we use here at PS 328. Specifically for grade 3, there are 4 modules. We're currently working on the first module where the kids will be exploring and learning more about the sea. The focus primarily for Wit and Wisdom is considering content, craft, and complexity in the text selection. So the curriculum has books and texts that are rich in knowledge. We really want our students to learn about the world by reading texts that share essential scientific, historical, and literary content. These texts are rich also in content and academic vocabulary. So when students master this vocabulary, they master these skills, they're able to build on their knowledge and apply it to studies of additional subjects that would really support their comprehension of increasingly more complex texts, right? So we really want our students to understand the level of rigor that we are expecting of them, which they will, of course, carry on into latter grades. So what are we working on now for third grade? It's a year of discovery and wonder, and students are currently learning about how people explore the ocean. Students are learning about the ocean through informational texts, through art, through poetry, through videos, and also analysis of literature. So in this module, they will learn that the sea is a complex ecosystem full of beautiful and mysterious creatures. That's all I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. Take care and enjoy, and stay safe.
Hi, my name is Tara Meglarisi. I'm one of the 5th grade teachers. I'm going to talk about the ELA curriculum that we have in our school, and it's called Wit and Wisdom. Each grade has 4 modules, which are units of study, what these do is help the students become stronger readers and writers. Each module is centered around one essential question. So the students will understand this as the big question or the umbrella question, because everything else in the module will fall underneath it. They will be able to answer this question by the end of the entire module. Right underneath the essential question, we have the focusing question. And this question offers a deeper investigation of the essential question and will be a focus over a few lessons. By the end of this group of lessons, the students will be able to answer the focusing question. underneath the focusing question, we have the content framing question. And this is the smallest of the questions that the kids are familiar with. And that's because it's going to be answered at the end of each lesson. So each lesson has its own focusing question. Wit and Wisdom is structured to create a process for deep reading of complex tests. So the way that the lessons progress is that it enables the students to access, understand, and analyze these texts through content stages. So content stages, there are 5 of them. The first one is wonder. And in this, the students ask, what do I notice and wonder about the text? The next one is organize. So the students think about what is happening in the text. They organize the text and they think about what's going on. The third stage is reveal, and that's what does a deeper exploration reveal in the text. So they're taking a deeper look at what the text is saying and figuring out what the text means on a deeper level. The next stage is distill, and that's where we look at what is the essential meaning of the text. So what's that big meaning that we can take away from the text? And the fifth and final stage is know, and that's where we think about how the text help build our knowledge of a specific topic. So whatever the specific topic is that they're learning about, that's where we talk about that. So the content stages represent the knowledge that the students build by answering each question with a very deep, close examination of the text. In 5th grade, most of the modules are informational and based around social studies. So the first module, the one that we're currently working on, is called Cultures and Conflict. This module, we ask what it means to belong to a culture, how the beliefs associated with a culture guide the actions of its people, and what happens when different cultures come into conflict. So during this module, we're looking at westward expansion in the United States and how it impacted the Native American culture. The second module we'll go into is wordplay. In this module, we're going to study the way we use words to define and organize our world. So we're going to read, it's a little bit lighter, more playful text and investigate wordplay and answer the question how and why writers play with words. The third module is called A War Between Us. In this module, students are exposed to many ways in which war affects people and the many consequences of war. We'll read first-hand accounts and historical fiction to answer the question, how did the Civil War impact people? And focusing on the factors that led to the Civil War and how it impacted the lives of the boy soldiers, the women and the girls, and the free people of color in the South. And then the fourth and final module in the 5th grade Wit and Wisdom is called Breaking Barriers. So in this module, students are exposed to the power that sports has to affect how people view each other. It creates opportunities for people and it helps people overcome their challenge barriers. Students will read and research a variety of informational texts about individual athletes, coaches, teams, and organizations in order to answer the question, how can sports influence individuals and societies? And that pretty much sums up with the 5th grade we'll be doing with Wit and Wisdom.
Hello families, my name is Ms. Davidson and I will be sharing with you today our reading program called Foundations. So in order to read, we need to have what we call the Fab Five, which are phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. And Foundations covers all 5 components. So what is Foundations? Foundations is a multi-sensory phonics, spelling, and handwriting program that benefits all students in K, 1, 2, and 3. Foundations is used to meet the phonemic awareness and phonics needs of each child. Students are encouraged to say sounds and match those sounds to words. This is a practice that is followed daily. At the kindergarten level, Foundations works on letter recognition and letter sounds. At the first grade level, Foundations works on phonemic awareness, letter recognition, and letter sound relationships. Foundations has the students bridge their skills into phonics, where they blend sounds into words. Foundations is used for prevention purposes to close the reading gap. It also allows students to have fun while learning. Remember this quote from Frederick Douglass: "Once you learn to read, you will be forever free." So parents, let's help our students free their reading minds. Have fun with reading, have fun with learning.
Greetings, teachers, parents, and students. My name is Mr. Giovanni. I am the second grade teacher at PS 328. It is my pleasure to talk about the Eureka Math curriculum. Eureka Math presents its math as a story, one that is developed from pre-K to 12th grade. Also, the Common Core standards are integrated in Eureka Math's curriculum. Eureka Math opens a lens for students to understand why mathematics works rather than a process to find the answer. Eureka Math provides students many tools and strategies that allow them to be confident and successful in math. Eureka Math has consistent components such as fluency, application problems, concept developments, problem sets, and at the end of the lesson, it has its students debrief. Now, I'm going to present slides that has all these components and details to show you how that looks like in a classroom. In this component, this is a component called fluency. All lessons begin with fluency. Fluency is for students to stay sharp on previous learned skills. It prepares them for targeted practice and current lessons that prepares them for in-depth upcoming lessons. So, for example, I have 2 minutes there and 9 minutes for sprints. For the 2 minutes, it's a warm-up. We're going to talk about, I will give them a question to tell me which length is shorter, is 6 centimeters shorter than 10 centimeters. Tell me why, tell me how, show me how. And after we do those fluencies, they get a chance to do the sprints. And sprints looks just like this. They're sprint A and sprint B. This is where students will do their math problems on their own. Okay. And after the 9 minutes is over, then we have a short discussion of what they thought the sprints, how do they think the sprints went, and where do they stop. Okay. After that, after the fluency practice, we shift gears to a application problem. And in this component, most lessons have the application problem. This concept provides students with an opportunity to apply their skills and understandings in many ways. So for example, I have here, this is a chance where the students are going to show me and provide me details with a math drawing, a number bond, 10 strategy, or whichever strategy they learned from previous lessons. They're going to show it and demonstrate it in this component, which is the application problem. Okay. So switching gears, what I do is a application review. So for the sake of this presentation, this is what an application review will look like. So in other words, I would take, if you were in my classroom, I would take students' work and I would just show it. And we'll talk about it. And we'll compare and contrast what strategy the student used or what different strategy the student used. And then we'll switch and move on to the next component, which is the concept development. The concept development addresses the new concept the content being studied. And it's the part of the lesson the teacher models, teaches a math new concept. Students focus on the new learning, and the concept development is composed of problems related to the objective of the lesson. And it also lingers to the problem set, which we'll get there soon. So basically is where the teacher models the lesson, the new strategy, and then allows the students to practice it on their own and then have discussions. And after the concept development is done, we transition to the problem set. That's when their students are usually is completed with or after the concept development, which is composed of problems related to the objective of the lesson. And in this component, the format consists of teacher-led examples that is followed by guided exercises, as you see here, is an exercise which they do on their own and after have a discussion about that. Okay. So after that problem set, we switch gears to a student debrief. And usually students debrief, this is 10 minutes. And the students debrief is intended to invite reflections and active processing of total lesson experience. So in other words, that the teacher, engage them, and by asking them questions of, like, for example, I'll have them turn and talk to their partners, discuss what did you get on this problem set? What did you get on the other problem? Switch ideas to get a different strategy of which will work more, or which will work better, or which will give you more detail. And they have their discussions, group discussions, and this challenges them in their mathematical thinking, because it's not going to be only the teacher and the student. It's with students and students learning. And they learn in small group, they learn one by one, all by having these students debrief with discussions. And at the end of the lesson is an exit ticket, the very end. And that's for the teachers to collect the data of understanding of mathematical thinking, strategy, and what did the student understand. And this is a way that the teachers are able to support the student that didn't understand it and to support the student that needs that rigor. Okay? That's all in a nutshell with the components of Eureka Math.
Hello, parents and guardians. My name is Vicky Gagliardi. I am the grade 4 remote teacher. Today, I would like to take some time to talk to you about our math program. So we are currently using Eureka Math FPS 328, and I'm going to give you a glimpse into what a lesson looks like on any grade. Each lesson starts off with fluency practice, and you can think of fluency as having 3 goals. The first is maintenance, and that's staying sharp on previously learned skills. The second goal is preparation, that's targeted practice for the current lesson. And the third is anticipation, and that is skills that ensure that students are ready for the in-depth work of upcoming lessons. After the fluency, we move into the application problem, and you can look at this as the problem of the day. Typically, we spiral learning here by reviewing previously learned concepts. Sometimes we also prepare for the current lesson. Moving along, the next part of the lesson is the concept development. This is where the meat of the lesson is, so where most of the teaching takes place. The scholars use all different kinds of manipulatives and lots of hands-on learning. Even remotely, I use an interactive whiteboard that is shared with each student. So at home, I can pass the pen and the students will have the opportunity to come up to the board to solve problems and work on problems together. Another important part of the concept development is called the problem set. Here, the students get a chance to work independently to apply the skills they learned in the current lesson. And the final part of the lesson is called the student debrief. This is where students get a chance to compare their answers with a partner, and it is also a time where we might talk about any misconceptions or misunderstandings of each lesson. And then students end each lesson by completing an exit ticket, and the teacher will take the time to assess the work that they did on this exit ticket, and that will guide our future teaching. So anything that we may need to reteach or we're able to move past. In the 4th grade, we are knee-deep into our first module, which is place value, rounding, and algorithms for addition and subtraction. And what is great about this program is that a student who is in the 5th grade will be working on the same topic, but at a higher level. So, for example, 4th grade is doing place value up to the millions. So a child that's sitting in a 5th grade class is still doing place value, but they're working on decimals, place value with decimals. So you can see that there's a parallel there. And everything we teach, we use a different or a new approach. So for example, students are learning how to round using a vertical number line, which is very helpful. Or we teach addition and subtraction by using something called a tape diagram. So I truly think that it is a wonderful program, and I really love to be able to sit back and watch my scholars progress. And thank you very much.
Hey guys, my name is Tiana from class 502. This is the STEM room. The teacher is Mr. Carney. We have books that PS328 has created. We have supplies and art that also PS328 has made. We have students on Kahoot, Book Creator, Little Bits, and Minecraft. Okay, come on, keep it going. We have our Studio X room. In here, we have Sierra taking photos of a beautiful little girl. And we have a table, our supplies, where we make our special projects. Look at the necklace set. This is something that someone made. We have some more supplies over here. We have some walkie-talkies, our badges, and we have also some more supplies, also some games. We have computers over here where we also make our special projects. We have our poster maker where we make posters. We have our printer and another computer where we make also some more special projects.
Hello, parents. Welcome to Curriculum Night at PS 328. And I'm here to share with you the STEM curriculum that we use in our school. It focuses quite a bit on the T and the E of STEM, technology and engineering, with computer science as the driving force for both of these. Students in grades K to 5 are provided a high-quality computer science program using CS for All, that's Computer Science for All, and SEP Junior, Software Engineering Program for elementary kids. Those are the two curricula that are used to build students' knowledge and their content from year to year. What is computer science? In simple terms, computer science is the study of how computers work and what their limitations are. How are kids at our school learning computer science? Using the curriculum that's rich and varied. And of course, we have provided in this video some images to show you the activities that scholars are engaged in to develop their computer science literacy competencies and their skills. It includes hands-on activities, unplugged activities, documenting their work to show what they know and what they have learned, and they showcase their creativity in a variety of ways. These are the images. These are the images that showcase the learning. Here we have coding with Dot Robot. There is the dot, and it's connected by Bluetooth to an app on the iPad. And students write codes, as you can see on the iPad itself, to enable the dot, instruct the dot to work on the commands that are in the block-based coding. In the image below here is another robotic mouse. And this is particularly for the younger kids in grades K to 2. And they code. They use visual aids, such as arrows, to write their codes to allow the mouse, the robot mouse, to get to the cheese. Up here, kids are in the computer lab, a beautiful room, and they are using block-based coding, such as Scratch, Code.org, to demonstrate their capability and their capacity for computer science, difficult challenges in coding. Below here, what interests a lot of kids in the school is the drones. They learn to fly the drones. They operate the drones. They learn to code with the drones. And here they are waiting for parents to come so they can demonstrate their knowledge. Why computer science? Technology is everywhere and part of our daily lives. From the smartphone and watches we use, the GPS and sensors and other gadgets in our cars, to the programs that scan millions of ballots in a short space of time. Why computer science? The Department of Education in New York City recognizes the importance of computer science and has a plan to include STEM as a core subject in schools beginning in 2025. That means computer science as a subject will be as important as math and ELA. So thank you, parents, for attending and listening. At PS 328, we are very proud of our STEM program, and we are aiming to involve the entire school community in our STEM activities.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming to our curriculum night. My name is Miss Shari. I am the school counselor. Now, as a school counselor, I work collaboratively with teachers and families to identify and develop evidence based interventions to help students succeed in their academic and social emotional needs. My fifth grade parents, you guys will be seeing a lot of me soon because I will also be helping them with their middle school application. Next to me, I have my good friend, our new social worker, Mr. Isaac Basker.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Ms. Sherry. My name is Mr. Isaac. It's Mr. Isaac Basker, but you can call me Mr. Isaac, which is what I've been going by for a while now. I'm really excited to be here as part of the 328 family. I am a social worker, and my role is called School-Based Support Team Social Worker, which means that I work with the Ms. Feinstein and the school-based team on helping children get evaluated for special education services. But a lot of my role is within that and in other areas is to support all the families and students in the community to ensure that students succeed in school and life. I'm very passionate about that. I was a teacher before, for those who are interested to know, and I also have worked in this program called Single Shepherd in District 23 for the past 4 years as a social worker. Similarly, doing some counseling work like what Ms. Shari did, helping students apply for high school. So I'm knowledgeable in some of that as well. So I really want to let you know I'm a resource as well to help. If you're looking for any needs or services, I'm very interested in providing support there and listening to you if you have any concerns or issues about anything. So one of the things that Ms. Shari and I work on together is also what we call social emotional learning, which is a big thing happening more and more in the schools. And we know, of course, now with the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of us have been experiencing a lot of stressors, and it's affecting us on an emotionally and social level, right? Including your children, remote learning, being at home, things going on in the world. It's very difficult, and I want to commend you as being so amazing to help your children and help us work together. So you may notice already, just briefly, we have some surveys that we created inside of Google Classroom using Google Forms to get some feedback. So the one that I'm going to speak about, and then Ms. Shari will speak about the other form. I'm going to speak about the one for you all, for the caregivers, which is the bi-weekly. Now, it was weekly originally. We're going to do it every 2 weeks. And you'll see it inside of your child's Google Classroom class. And we really would love to get feedback from you so that we can know how to make sure that you feel supported and we're listening to you, right? Your voice is extremely important. We are not able to do a good job as educators without your feedback. And Ms. DeForge really cares about that, right? And I think that's fantastic. It's one of the reasons I chose to work here, right? And so we're really looking for families' information. So there's a short survey. So the short answer to wind down is if you could please fill that out as frequently as possible. We would love it. And just also to know that it is anonymous. So you do not have to put your name on there. If you want to say something maybe a little uncomfortable, you don't have to put your name and we won't know that it's you. So we want to make sure that we hear honest feedback. So I'm going to say thank you so much again for listening. And I'm going to pass it off to my fantastic friend and colleague now, Ms. Shari.
Thank you, Mr. Isaac. So yeah, parents, we were so excited when Ms. D reached out and asked us to support her in creating an SEL plan for the community, the 328 community. So as Mr. Isaac mentioned, we did do the parent surveys to support the parents, but we also wanted to know, especially for our remote kids, how are you doing? So we created a student survey. It's going to be a daily morning check-in. So for my remote families, please, please, please have your kids fill out this filling chart every single day. So just so that we know we're here, we're thinking about them, how are they doing today? And we can reach out and provide extra support depending on their responses. So if your child tells me, right, that they're sad today, I might give you a call, like, hey, what's going on? How can I help you? It's very important that everybody fills it out so that we can continue to support the families and support your children and really have the community come as one during this turbulent time with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, so I mean, Ms. Shari is absolutely right. I think the point of these surveys was to really get feedback so we can do the best possible job of serving the PS 328 community. And we're so excited to be able to offer this to you and be able to get a chance to hear from you in this way. And we've gotten some great feedback already from both students and families. And we thank you already for those who have already started responding. It's been really, really helpful. So really thank you, and please continue to do so. And if you ever, in those surveys, you can also give us feedback about any other ideas that you want us to work on so we can help. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening and afternoon or time whenever you see this, right? And have a great time. Take care.
Thank you, parents. Bye.
Good afternoon, good evening. My name is Mrs. Merriman. I am the PE/gym teacher for PS 328. I'm here this evening to explain to you some of the things we will be working on this year during the remote/blended school year. One of the things we will be working on is staying safe during this time of COVID. The importance of wearing your masks and washing your hands. We will also be working on eating healthy, the different food groups, and the items which goes into each food group, and how to eat healthy. We will also be working on keeping our mind sharp. We will be doing mind games with memory skills as well as some speed math skills. The last thing we will be working on throughout the entire school year is learning how to stay physically active and enjoying it. The first goal for that is staying active for at least 120 minutes for the week. To have that done, the children can do dances, exercises, yoga, stretching, gymnastics, or even just playing their favorite sport outside, playing with their friends, or even playing with their families. The children are given a daily log to fill out, which includes the type of activities that they've done, as well as the duration for the activity that they was completing, trying to add up to 120 minutes for the week. On their activity sheet as well, for the upper grades, they have to tell me which fitness component they're working on, whether it's cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, or flexibility. So far this year, they've been doing a great job in handing in their fitness logs. They're also encouraged to get their families to participate also in the logs. We will be doing videos, just as we did last year, of the children participating in their physical fitness activities. Last year, the children stated that they loved it, something else we're going to incorporate back this school year in efforts to keep them active and enjoying staying active so that they can make that their life goal to continually to stay active. That is one of the main components of physical education, staying healthy, staying active, and enjoying it. With that being said, I hope you enjoy the school year. Thank you.
count by 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Let's do it without a chart. Count by 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Beautiful. Let's count from 18 until I say beep. Go.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
If I tell you I have 5 tens and 3, what number would that be? Please tell me. 5 tens and 3. Come on.
53.
Is this 53?
No. Yes.
Okay. Very good. Let's switch gears. For another fluency, okay? We're going to do happy counting. Ready? You're going to write. I'm going to say. Okay. Let's start with 6 tens and 2. Write it. What would that look like in a numerical sense? 6 tens and 2. Sit up. You done? Sit up. Good. 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 Ready for Mia? Lift it up. Proud of it. Be proud of it. Be proud of it. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Let's move on. 7 tens and 4. You can write underneath it. You don't have to erase it. 7 tens and 4. 7 tens, 4. Okay, good, good. Up, up. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Look, it looks like this. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. 8 and 6. Sorry, I left something out. I left the word. What word did I leave out? 8 what? 8 tens. 8 tens and 6. Go ahead. No math wrong. Just the number. Very good. Show it, show it, show it. Good, good, good. I love it. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. 5 tens and 9. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Good, good. Can I see it? 5 tens and 9. Beautiful. All right. Last one. 9 tens and 2. 9 tens and 2. Good. Excellent. 9 and 2. What number is that? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me.
92.
Joel. Say it loud.
92.
Good. Okay, excellent. Now erase, 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 please. Erase, erase. Okay, let's transition and switch it up. Okay, we're going to talk about now the math drawing. How does that look like, okay? Does it look like this? If I tell you, if I give you a number, I want to say a number 56. Am I going to do circle, 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 circle until I get 56? No. What should I do? How? How would that look like? Would I represent it as a circle, a dot, or a line? Okay, so now we're going to have that in mind. Let me give you a number. 53, represented as a math drawing. Okay? The value of tens and the value of ones. 53. 53. Good. Excellent. All right, does it look like this? Thumbs up?
Yeah, no.
No? Let me change it, sorry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oops, oops, oops. What goes there? 1, 2, 3. Now I have a question. Do I start with the tens first or the ones when I do my drawing?
The one.
The ones. Okay, I'll think about that when I do that again. Give me another, let me give you another number. Erase, erase, erase. Yes, please. 87. 87. Go for it. 87. 87. You're going to write the number, but you're also going to represent it as ones or tens. Okay? 87. Beautiful. Excellent. Mia, what number did I say? 87. Did I do it okay?
No.
What number is that?
78.
We don't want that. Is this good, Mia?
Yes.
What am I missing now?
The number drawn.
Okay. Should I start with the 10?
No. The one.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5 group circles, right, after?
6, 7,
Okay, now we're doing the
10.
go.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
80. Who said 90 or 100? 80, what's after?
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87.
Very good. One more number, and you guys are doing this by yourselves. Ready? This number. One of my favorite numbers.
26.
26. Go. How'd you know? 26. 26. 26. Represented from 10s and 1s. 26. Go for it. 26. Let me know how that number looks. A number and good. I love the way he's doing 1s first and then 10s. Excellent. Good. Okay. Let me see it, please. Let me see it. Fill it up. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now let's transition from your whiteboards to your application notebook math journal problem. Okay, transition should be quick. Quick, quick, quick. Excellent. Open to a brand new page.
They said that you're supposed to focus on
To a brand new page. Go ahead. Okay. Now, eyes on me, please. Okay. So I'm going to read you this problem. Okay. Jack has 65 flashcards. Harry gives Jack 5 more flashcards. There's a little typo there. How many flashcards does Jack have now? So we're mathematicians. Are we going to be worrying about the words or the letters? What are we going to be focusing on mainly?
The number.
Say it, say it.
The number.
The numbers. Okay, so how many flashcards? Oh, by the way, what is the unit that we're going to talk about after this?
Flashcard.
Flashcards, right? Okay. How many flashcards does Jack have? 12.
64.
So I'm going to draw it. I'm going to circle it. Okay. How many does Harry give Jack?
5.
5. The reason we're doing this is because this is going to help our thinking. Mathematical thinking, so we don't get tricked, because math tricks us, right? Okay. So the question is, how many flashcards, does Jack have now? What does the RDW stand for?
Read, draw, write.
Okay. So now, we're going to look at this, and then we're going to ask ourselves, what math strategy can we use to answer this question? Now, either you're going to add, you're going to subtract. You make that decision. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this. Go for it. Fly around. The drone is coming around. Right. Excellent. I see some friends doing math drawing. Beautiful. I see number bonds being used. Excellent. Good, Mia. Good, Phillis. Beautiful. Good job. Good, keep going. Listen to this. Good, Joel. Excellent. Whoa, beautiful. I love it. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, so we're going to count that and transition to good. Good. You got it. Now, add it up. You got it. Thumbs up if you got it already. Good, Joel, got it. Good, good, good. Excellent. What's the answer? 70. 70 is indeed the answer. Now, in Eureka, we just don't give me the answer. You tell me how you got the answer, right? How did you get your answer, Kamaya? Project your voice.
I put a number bond.
You put a number bond? Okay. Oh, excellent. What did you do? Excellent. All right, very good. Clap for yourself.
I counted it and it was 70.
70. Very good. Clap for yourself. Excellent. Very good. All right. Done. All right, boys and girls. Another lesson of Eureka. Boys and girls, let's do some counting. All right, ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's count by 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Let's do it without a chart. Count by 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Beautiful. Let's count from 18 until I say beep. Go.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
If I tell you I have 5, 10, and 3, what number would that be? Please tell me. 5 tens, and 3. Come on. Is this 53?
No. Yes.
Okay, very good. Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears for another fluency, okay? We're going to do happy counting. Ready? You're going to write, I'm going to say. Okay. Let's start with 6 tens, and 2. Ready? What would that look like in a numerical sense? 6 tens, and 2. Lift it up. You done? Lift it up. Good, good. Good. Ready for Mia? Lift it up. Proud of it. Be proud of it. Be proud of it. Excellent, excellent. Very good. Let's move on. 7 tens, and 4. You can write underneath it. You don't have to erase it. 7 tens, and 4. 7 tens, 4. Okay, good, good. Up, up. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Look, it looks like this. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. 8 and 6. Sorry, I left something out. I left the word. What word did I leave out? 8 what? 8 tens. 8 tens and 6. Go ahead. That's the number. Very good. Show it, show it, show it. Good, good, good. I love it. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. 5 tens, and 9. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Good, good. That's it. 5 tens, and 9. Beautiful. All right. Last one. 9 tens, and 2. 9 tens, and 2. Good. Excellent. 9 and 2. What number is that? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Joel. Say it loud.
92.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Now erase, 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 please. Erase, erase. Okay, let's transition and switch it up. Okay, we're going to talk about now the math drawing. How does that look like, okay? Does it look like this? If I tell you, if I give you a number, I want to talk about, I want to say a number 56. Am I going to do circle, 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 circle until I get 56? What should I do? How? How would that look like? Would I represent it as a circle, a dot, or a line? Okay, so now we're going to have that in mind. Let me give you a number. 53, represented as a math drawing. Okay? The value of tens and the value of ones. 53. 53. Good. Excellent. All right, does it look like this? Thumbs up?
Yeah, no.
No? Let me change it, sorry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oops, oops, oops. What goes there? 1. 1, 2, 3. Now I have a question. Do I start with the tens first or the ones when I do my drawing?
The one.
The ones. Okay, I'll think about that when I do that again. Give me another, let me give you another number. Erase, erase, erase. Yes, please. 87. 87. Go for it. 87. 87. You're going to write the number, but you're also going to represent it as ones or tens. Okay? 87. Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, what number did I say? 87. Did I do it okay? number is that?
78.
We don't want that. Is this good, Mia?
Yes.
What am I missing now?
The number draw.
Okay. Should I start with the 10?
No.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5 group circles, right? After?
6, 7,
Okay, now we're doing the
10,
go.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
80. Who's at 90 or 100? 80, what's after?
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87.
Very good. One more number, and you guys are doing this by yourselves. Ready? This number. One of my favorite numbers. 26. Go. How do you know? 26. 26. 26. Represented from 10s and 1s. 26. Go for it. 26. Let me know how that number looks as a number and good. I love the way he's doing 1s first and then 10s. Excellent. Good. Okay. Let me see it, please. Let me see it. Fill it up. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now let's transition from your whiteboards to your application notebook math journal problem. Okay. Transition should be quick. Quick, quick, quick. Excellent. Open to a brand new page. To a brand new page. Go ahead. Okay. Now, eyes on me, please. Okay. I'm going to read you this problem. Okay. Jack has 65 flashcards. Harry gives Jack 5 more flashcards. There's a little typo there. How many flashcards does Jack have now? So we're mathematicians. Are we going to be worrying about the words or the letters? What are we going to be focusing on mainly?
The numbers.
Say it.
The numbers.
The numbers. Okay, so how many flashcards? Oh, by the way, what is the unit that we're going to talk about after this?
Flashcards.
Flashcards, right? Okay. How many flashcards does Jack have? 12. So I'm going to draw. I'm going to circle it. Okay. How many does Harry give Jack?
5.
5. The reason we're doing this is because this is going to help our thinking. Mathematical thinking, so we don't get tricked, because math tricks us, right? Okay. So the question is, how many flashcards, does Jack have now? What does the RDW stand for?
Read, draw, write.
Okay. So now, we're going to look at this, and then we're going to ask ourselves, what math strategy can we use to answer this question? Now, either you're going to add, you're going to subtract. You make that decision. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this. Go for it. Fly around. The drone is coming around. Okay. Excellent. I see some friends doing math drawings. Beautiful. I see number bonds being used. Excellent. Pick me up. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I love it. And here, get it, take it from the corner. Okay, so then you count that. You count it, take it off. Good. Good. You got it. Now, add it up. You got it. Thumbs up if you got it already. Good, Joel, got it. Good. Excellent. What's the answer? 70. 70 is indeed the answer. Now, in Eureka, we just don't give me the answer. You tell me how you got the answer, right? How did you get your answer, Kamaya? Project your voice. You put a number bond? Okay. Oh, excellent. What did you do? Excellent. All right, very good. Clap for yourself. 70. Very good. Clap for yourself. Excellent. Very good. All right. Done. Huh? 13 minutes? Is that a lot? That was a lot? I thought you were going to fly around so you could see what it was. You want to fly around as we're doing it? Maybe Mr. Carter will put that on there? Oh, okay. No problem. All right, boys and girls. We got done a lot this morning. Thank you, 5th grade.